I learned how to create a blog with Ruby on Rails. I'll go to my local host here. You can see where it has different links, and I'll go through them. Basically, this is just the interface of where the blog lives, pretty much. So if we go over to my code, this set of code here is just the whole interface that you see over here. I put a little picture of me right there. You can see where if I had more CSS, I would be able to center all this and make it look extravagant, but it's pretty basic for this project. But if you see blog, you'll see the blog link over here. Everything correlates with what you see from the right and the left side. So what I can do is go ahead and I'll click on About. Here I could have been a little bit more crafty and inserted a different picture of myself, but I kept the same picture. You can go to my Twitter link, my Instagram link, and you can also send me an email. So if I click blog, it actually takes me back to the first page, and that's what I just did because we're in different directories here of this page. Now if I want to create a new post, all I do is select new post. So say for instance I left the title blank and the body blank and I said create post. So I've inserted code where it actually populates how many errors I have and why that can't be. You can't have a body that is blank. The title's too short. You have to have at least 5 characters. The title can't be blank. So I'm going to go back to all posts and we'll create a new post. The title is title. The body is hello world. Then I'll create the post. Within the post, you're able to see how long ago I've actually created that post. If you go into the code here, let's see, it'll be the show code or the show method, and it calls everything that you need to make this actually appear here. So let's see, it says submit it, and here's a code for this, and this is the code to allow you to see how long ago I've actually submitted it. If I want to edit this code, I can go ahead and say title of this post, hello world, update the post. I can go back and delete the post. I can go back to all posts. I can click on previous posts and it says, hey, I submitted this 6 days ago, so that's where that timestamp was. I actually created a comment. What I can do is say new comment. And I created a new comment and it actually posted right here. Again, I can go back to my blog and I'm at the beginning of the page. If you look at this path up here, this just indicates this is the 8th post that I've actually created. And this is the one we just did together. I can go back to my post again. I can click on this post. It indicates it's the 7th post. You get my drift. It breaks it down. I've created 8 posts. Now a little bit more importantly, I can go in here. The first thing you want to do is you want to make sure everything is saved. Save all. Go to your terminal. Depending on what type of computer you have or what you're using, you can use Control-C to stop all the rendering processes at that time and run Rails S to actually get the server back up and running. Control C shuts the server down. Rails S starts the server back. So now the server is down. I just Rails S it, and now the server's back up. One of the most important things is you want to make sure you're in the correct directory. My directory is blog test, but if you are rendering all of your code in the wrong directory, you're going to have issues. Things are not going to work out fine. You know, that's just what it is. Make sure you're saving all and not save as. Make sure everything is saved all. We can just look over the code here. This is just the basic code for the blog. So the About Me page where it says, hey, I'm Amanda Taylor. That's what I did here in a heading. And then in the paragraph form, I said, welcome to my blog. We can actually do some real-time changes here. Welcome to my blog. I hope you enjoy what you are looking at. Again, we want to go to File and Save All. When we go to our terminal, we want to shut down the server here by Control C. Now, this is the directory that I'm in for my blog. We can do an ls just to look at all the different files that are inside this directory. So we're still in blog, and that's the directory that I'm working out of for this blog to populate in my local host. So what I want to do is I want to run the Rails server again. Coming back to my blog. So now I'm able to go into my About section. Hey, I'm Amanda Taylor. Welcome to my blog. I hope you enjoy what you're looking at. There you go. Of course, you have different methods that you've called that you want to state. You want to make sure everything is functioning properly. So you have to have a code set aside from all the methods you call from the initial post controller. Now the post controller page is where pretty much all the methods are created. And when you call them is within the different forms, like the show me, the show HTML form. This actually allows you to render those specified methods you've already established in the post controller section.